Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. On this channel, I am gonna explain and tell the solution of all the LeetCode problems that would definitely help to crack your exams and interviews. If you like the video, then do subscribe to the channel and like the video so it will motivate me for more content. So today we have two sum problem. What it says is given an array integer of nums and target that return the indices of two numbers that up to the target. So for example, we have our array of numbers 2, 7, 11, 5 and target as 9. So we know that 2 plus 7 here is 9. So it will give the indices of both the integers like 0 and 1. Same as for the example number 2, like the array of numbers and target. We only know that here 4 and 2 will target to 6. So 1 and 2. What other line says that it should have only one solution and none of the element should be repeated twice. So for example here, if in this array and the target will be 4, so we know that other than 2 there is no other element that we can add up to and get the 4. Only 2 is the number that we can add it to itself and we'll get 4. So output will be 0, 0. And the problem says that we do not have to do that. We just need to do not use the same element. So let's start the code here. So the approach will be using the two for loops. Like first solution will be using brute force, where we'll be taking the two for loops. That would be one for the initial integer and second for loop will traverse through rest of the array. So let's start it here. The second loop will be j is equal to I plus 1. So that would be the next integer from the I. As we all know that target is equal to num plus a particular remainder that we are left with. So remainder will be target minus nums I. And if we got the remainder is equal to remainder, then we'll return the indices of both I and j here. And also let's return illegal argument exception so that we'll get to know that if there is any error, so we'll give the comment no match found. So okay, let's run the code and let's see what happens. Okay, it's accepted. Submit. Okay, here we can see the time is taking is 91 milliseconds. So that means the time complexity is very much here. In interviews they ask for like less time, so we'll use the hash map here. So that will be taking two integers and we'll assign it as a map, and now there will be only one for loop that will be iterating over the array. That would be nums.length nums is equal to nums I, and then the same concept of remainder, that is target minus num. So if the map contains the key, that is the remainder, then we'll assign that remainder a index so that we'll get the index of that remainder value, that at what index it is. And then we'll return that index that we got, index of I and the index of the remainder. Okay, and we'll return a null array. Okay, so let's run the code. Oh, wrong answer here. Okay, so the first thing is that we need to take the condition that it should not take the same indexes two times. So this is, we'll continue it, And the second error I could see is that we haven't give any command to fill that values in the hash map. So we'll fill in the hash map, the length and I++, then map dot put nums I and I. Okay, it should work now. Okay, so accepted. Okay, so here we can see that the time it taking is 10 milliseconds. That is much less than our previous value. So yeah, that is the optimized solution for this. That's it for today. Thank you guys. Thanks for being there. And if you like the video, then do subscribe to the channel. Thank you.